Okay, we are doing domain and range matching. So here is the assignment as a PDF. You have one set of 18 cards, scissors, tape, or glue. Well, we're not even going to do that. We're just going to do the recording sheet. And you're going to complete this individually. I'm going to help you get started. Cut around the outside of each card. Do not cut the dashed line. Starting at the bottom of the card, find the domain and range. Look for the answer at the top of another card. We're not going to attach the cards together. We're just going to stack them up. And then we are going to do the recording sheet. Okay. So here's a recording sheet that we're going to have. And what I had the students in class do, I printed this off for them. And I had them cut off the numbers because we're not going to worry about the numbers, but we are actually going to start with K. So let's see. So that means we'll end with this being our last answer. So we're going to find the range of this one. So if you want to print them out, you can. If you don't have a printer at home, you don't have to. Just start with this one. And on your recording sheet, you'll put this one down first. So let me pull up here. All right, so we are starting with this one. Let me get something to write with. All right, so our question says find the range. What values are the range? The Y values. So we want to know what the Y values are. So we're going to look at the Y-axis. So I'm going to just kind of highlight the Y-axis and say, what are the values that Y can be? So there's a point. What's the Y value for that? It's actually going by 2, so that's -2. It's a -4. So -4 is the first. Since it's discrete, we're going to have just a set of numbers inside the brace, the braces. And then our next one is right here. That point, so what's the Y value of that point? How far down did it go? -2. And then the next one, how far down does it go? -1. And then the next one, the next Y value will be at 1. Both points have a Y value of 1. And then the next one, 1, 2, 3. So our range is -4, -2, -1, 1, and 3. So we are going to look at the top of one of the other ones. So separate them out until you find those numbers. Here it is. So this is number 1. We're saying that's number 1. So our answer is D. So on your recording sheet, number 1 is going to be D. So then I'm going to put this one on the top of the other one. And then I'm going to go to this problem right here. So let's look. It says, what is the range? Range is the Y values again. So let's see. That's bottom to top, or down and up. How far down is it going to go on the Y-axis? This arrow means it's going to continue going down. So how far down will it go? Yeah, -infinity. So I'm going to put a -infinity. And then how far up on the Y-axis does it go? Where's this point on the Y-axis? 10. So we list it from least to greatest. So -infinity is less than, the range is Y. And then for the 10, since that's a closed circle, we're going to do less than or equal to 10. So it goes from negative infinity to 10, which this could really just be written as y is less than or equal to 10. So let's look at our answer choices. Do you see one that has 10 on it? What letter? What? R, yeah. F of x is the same thing as saying y, and that's what we're going to actually learn tomorrow about f of x. So this is saying y is less than or equal to 10. Is that true here? Is y less than or equal to 10? Yep, because it's at 10 and it's going less than. So put f of x less than or equal to 10. So that means your next one is R. Okay, let's go to the next one. Find the domain. What is the domain? What values are we looking at when we do domain? X. So we're going to look left and right. So how far left? How far left does it go? Yeah, negative infinity. And how far right? No? Right. 6. So we're dealing with x's. So x goes in between negative infinity and 6. We use the less than symbol here. And then what about the 6? What symbol do I use on that one? It's a closed circle. So what symbol? Yeah, less than or equal to. So negative infinity is less than x is less than or equal to 6. So do y'all see that anywhere? M. So let's see. X is less than or equal to 6. Is that true? Yeah. Because we don't necessarily have to have that infinity, because negative infinity means it's going to go on and on forever in the negative direction. And so does this, just being less than or equal to 6. So x is less than or equal to 6. So that means that our next one is M. So stack it on top and move on to the next one. When you finish, your last one should be the top of the one that's on the bottom. So K should be your last one. All right, so go ahead and keep on working on this and finish up. And that is it for today.